Hello, hello. Welcome back to Bandit Football Fans. Today it is myself, Callum, Chelsea fan, and we've got Mr. Deji here with me, Man United fan.
Yeah, it's only two of us in it, so
Listen,
it should be calm.
yeah, there's no Kelechi telling people that we've got giveaways and prizes,
Prizes in it.
and there's no D to trigger. And what would Ben do? If Ben was here, what would he
Oh, Ben will just be cussing in it. There's no Ben to come and start cussing everybody. Because they're top of the table as well, isn't it, Liverpool? So
do? Yeah.
he would have started as well. So yeah, man.
All right, guys, we've got a few topics to cover for you today. A few little things, pieces of news, stories from the week. We'll maybe chat about some of the games throughout the week, and then just some random stuff as always as well. So to start off with, Deji, there was some news breaking that this week, or I'm not sure exactly when it's going to start. Is it after New Year? I think it is.
Don't know. So are they actually doing it?
I think it was after New Year, yeah. The Premier League will increase the subs bench to 9 players.
Why did it take you that long to figure that out? That's mad.
To 9 players. But
Yeah.
they're still only allowed to make 3 subs, right?
Yeah, it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's actually bare dumb. Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. As I was saying, like when we first started talking about this, you've got 9 players on the bench. Let's say you've got 8 players on the bench, including the keeper. Keepers don't really come on. It's once in a while they actually come on, but you can only make 3 subs. If I was a player, I'd be sitting there thinking, bro, I can watch this game at home. You know that I can actually sit at home and watch it. But you made me come here and sit on the bench in the cold to come and watch. Imagine playing for Arsenal and then you're on the bench now, yeah, and you're seeing everyone just doing fuckeries on the pitch. You know damn well, yeah, that you're not even coming on, and you're sitting on the bench just going, yeah. It's just dumb. I think they should. I do think having 5 substitutes is good at the moment because there's a game like every other day, man, every couple of days.
Yeah.
So I think they should increase it to 5, but I think that's just stupid. Why don't you might as well just keep everything the same if you're gonna do that, man?
Say that again, Dave. Do you think you think they should increase it to how many?
Oh yeah, so I'm saying they should increase the amount of subs that you can make. If you're gonna
Ah,
have 9 on the bench, you might as well increase the amount of subs that you have in it.
yeah.
You know what I mean, so dare to make it 5.
So 9 on the bench and able to bring on 5 players.
5 players, yeah. That makes it that will make things a little bit more interesting. But to have 9 on the bench and then have only 3 subs, you're wasting everybody's time.
Yeah, see, the thing, are we going to see some like cardboard cutouts? Because the first question, the first question that comes to my mind, have we just reintroduced or have we just brought in more Phil Nevilles? You know those players who basically never play.
Centre back esques. They just sit, just bare centre backs. You know?
Also, what happens if a club cannot put 9 people? Because you know all the injuries that people are getting. Are we just going to have loads of academy players that are brought through?
You see, this is what I thought. So basically, this is what I was thinking, right? And I don't know if you would agree with me, but I was thinking that if you're gonna have 9 subs, yeah, that's not too bad. And I keep saying 9. I'm gonna say 8 because I don't really count the keeper.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have eight players, going on what you're saying about academy players, that makes sense because then now you can bring in people who don't have much playing time. Do you get what I'm saying? So, for example, I don't know if you're up like 3-4 nil or something like that, and then you've got a couple of academy players that are sitting on the bench and stuff, and you've made like 2-3 subs already, and you've got academy. Then it's quite good to have those 2 extra to come on and have that playing time because in a season where you're only having, I think when what was it before lockdown? It was like five, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 5, isn't it? 5.
It's 5 on the bench.
5
Yeah, it was 5
and 7 for Champs League.
Yeah. So having 5 on the bench here before we went into lockdown, it was very difficult for people to break into the team.
Yeah.
Then you've got 7, which is quite good. It's not too bad. But then if you do have 9, it is good in the sense of like, yeah, man, I can chuck a couple of academy players on if I know that I'm up like 3-4 nil. Do you know what I mean? Or something like that. Or, give them a run out towards the end of the game so that you can kind of see. Because it makes it better for the academy players and stuff. But as I said, if you're only going to be allowed to have 3 subs, then it's just a waste of everybody's time, man.
So are we saying that if the rule had been you have 9 subs, but maybe like 2 of them had to be an under-21 player.
Oh,
Or
that would
something
be
like that.
interesting. Yeah, but yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
but
Like
then
actually have a purpose.
then you have to look at some clubs and think that their team are full of just under 21 players, isn't it? Not under 21s, but they're full of a lot of young players. So it's not like they're giving players a run out or nothing like that. They just don't have a good academy. The academy is just trash. Do you know what I mean? So it's difficult, man. I think it's dumb what they're
Mm,
doing. If you're gonna do it, have 5 subs.
mm.
That's literally it. Like you can't. That's just dumb. It's stupid. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me anyway.
Also, the second thought that I had after the cardboard cutouts was, are we going to start seeing, are they called riders in contracts? You know, when someone's like, yeah, I'll come, like, I think like Mariah Carey or Madonna were famous for it, where you're like, yeah, I'll come sing, but what I want is a bag of Skittles and all of the purples taken up. But like, you know what I mean? In the contracts, it'd be like, yeah, I want to be on that seat, just there, that sub bench.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like I said to you, I think I think it's all just dumb, man. They're changing the rules too much, and some of the rules don't make no sense.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I
too
mean?
much. Sorry, mate, go on.
No, it just doesn't make sense. What do you think? Do you think it's a good idea or?
To be honest, man, I think there's bigger problems without, like, what I mean by there's bigger problems, they're not addressing the number of subs that can be made. They're addressing the number of subs on the bench, which I think is kind of,
Yeah,
I don't
you
know
see what
if,
I'm saying?
what,
Like it's like they all had a meeting and
yeah,
somebody just randomly was just like nine people on the bench. That solves the problem.
or do you think it was an administrative error? Like
Bro.
someone was meant to add, like, I don't know, add to subs or something like that. And it was meant to be to the number of subs you can make, but they actually just chucked it on the bench instead.
It's just I swear every other country as well is doing five changes.
I think so, yeah. All the
Yeah,
big,
all the big leagues are doing 5 changes. So it's only England, man. This just they think they're so sick at everything and they're just shit. They actually are. It's just dumb. It's just why would you don't do that? Just leave it. It's not broken. Just leave it alone.
I heard I was listening to Talksport the other day. I think it was Danny Murphy or someone who was chatting about it, and he was like, the game has been running for over a century perfectly fine. Like, maybe there was a few changes. I know they had like the pass back rule changed, and
Yeah.
offside rule is kind of like constantly changed and whatever. But generally, like, there hasn't been like extra technology being brought in. Maybe back in the day they didn't have the technology, but maybe they would have added more officials to the game or something like that. Do you know what I mean? But they still kept it the same, and it's been running perfectly fine. Like, why do we need to change it all of a sudden? But a big part of me just thinks it's to create news stories, isn't it? Like everything, it's just about generating attention.
Well, we have enough stories with VAR, so we don't need any more. It's true though. Like VAR takes up majority of the newspaper and our news chats, news feeds for football and all that stuff, man. We don't need now people moaning about because the next thing you're gonna have is Mourinho coming out going, "Why did I bring 9 people here for?"
That guy, did you see his post? The best team lost.
You know him, yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, don't get me wrong. He was bad for Man United in terms of like he ruffled too many feathers in it. Do you know what I mean and stuff. But the things that he came out with were top notch. I'm not gonna lie to you. That game, yeah, when he come out and he was like, if it were me and I was doing, but you know what? Do you think it's true though? Do you think if he was celebrating like that, they would have said something?
Oh, 100%. Did you see what Pep did? Apparently, he took the substitute board from the official.
Oh, was it? Nah, it was Klopp.
So apparently they're talking about what Pep Guardiola did. I didn't see it myself.
I swear, I thought they were talking about Klopp. What did he do?
I heard someone mentioned that Pep Guardiola took or tried to grab or something like that. He tried to grab the substitute, the number board for the injury time. They were bringing up the injury time, and Pep like tried to grab it and look at it or something like that.
I swear down.
I could be wrong, but that's what I think I heard. Yeah. But no, to answer your question, 100%. They hate him. They hate Mourinho.
Do you know the day when I think they hated him the most? Yeah, was when I think he was at Chelsea, and so the game had finished, yeah, and then basically they wanted to interview him. It was Sky in it. Sky wanted to interview him, right? And then he was like, no, he was like, I don't want to talk to no one. And then, and I think they told him that you have to, you're obligated to. So
Mm.
you're obligated to actually speak to them. So then I think he came and he started speaking and he answered, they asked him a question and he gave one word answers. He was like, yes, no. He goes, I don't know. And then he left. And then they were like, thank you very much, Mourinho. And then he kicked out. And I think everyone, FA, everybody was just thinking, yeah, you watch. What you're gonna do is you're gonna make your life and live. I think that's why he stayed in England. He's like battling them. He's basically just battling FA. That's what he's doing. That's the only reason why he stayed here. Or else he would have went to another country, bro.
Does he get the Bandit Football Fan Most Childish Manager of the Year award?
Oh, 100%. He's the best, man. Listen, when it comes to misbehaving, he's top notch, man. I can't lie, man. And the thing is, like I said, like sometimes there's truth to it. Like I think I do agree with you. Like if it was definitely if it was him that did that, if he touched if he touched the ref or anything, like they would have been onto him one time. 100%.
You know, I did find it quite interesting. Did you know when Liverpool were kind of going through, like, I wouldn't say a bad patch, but they were starting to, whatever. And Klopp had that big conversation with, is it Des from BT Sport? Did you see that interview?
No, I don't think so. No.
It was like 9 minutes long or something like that. It was a fat interview, and he was chatting to him, and Klopp started blaming BT Sport or broadcasters in general for Liverpool's 12:30, like the midday Saturday
kickoff.
Yeah. After playing a midweek game. And I think Des, it was for BT Sport, he was basically saying, yeah, but we only pitch that to you. Like, that's an available slot, and your club accepts that. Like, your club is are the people who accept that slot because you want the revenue from the telly or whatever.
Yeah.
But and it was a proper basically it was a situation that I'd never seen Klopp in before, because normally he's like the media like person, isn't it? It's all smiles, everything's
yeah.
Everyone's on bants and whatever, but it was the first time that I ever saw him like disagreeing with the interview.
I think the pressure of having so many games and then having injuries because of so many games kind of clumped together is gonna start getting people pissed off, because even as much as no, I can't say anything bad, man, but as much as like I would say like, oh, I want Ollie out and all that stuff, I get what he's saying about the matches, like how close they are together and all this stuff and whatnot. But I guess that's, as a manager, you get paid to make certain decisions, innit? And I guess that kind of leads on to the question of like, as a manager, it's your job to kind of develop. I don't know how many is on a roster, 22 or something like that.
25.
25, yeah. So 25 on a roster, and you've got to make sure all 25 of them are on point, because things can happen. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're only going to focus on the first 11 and then only the bench as well, then you're going to have them problems. Do you know what I mean? When people get injured. So.
Well, also, whenever you hear people, your favorite guy, Souness, innit? Whenever you hear people like from his age chat about it, I swear in the 70s and 80s, they only had like squads of maybe 18, something like that. And if you think about the tackles that went in around that time, like, I'm not saying that we shouldn't have, due diligence and care towards, players' health. But when you think about what those guys went through, and now you basically have almost a whole other team available in your squad from, say, 26 or whatever, like, it's crazy, man. And when you
I just clocked. If they have 9 men on the bench here, it's only 2 more to have 11 players. So basically, hey, that's mad, that's stupid anyway. I just clocked. I was like, damn, that's 11 players. That's 2 away from 11 on the bench. That's crazy. You must be having a laugh.
So how many there's going to be at least minimum 2 goalies on that bench.
Yeah, but what's the point though? This is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's dumb, man. As I said, I would be complaining. I'd be like, what am I here for, man? If you're not even gonna play, I just came here to might as well sit in the fans.
I love,
you know what I mean?
The guy comes in a suit and tie and sits.
Bro, listen, yeah. And then he gets called up. He's like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I came in a suit and a tie because I thought I weren't playing. Bro.
And then, plot twist, he does like Superman, innit?
Bro. As I said, man, I think it's dumb. It's a waste of everybody's time to be fair.
Oh man. Well, talking of matches on matches, we had the Champions League knockout draw review. The Champions League knockout draw for the last 16 teams, and we wanted to just review that a little bit, talking about the matches that are coming up. So let's do them in batches. First, we got Borussia Mönchengladbach against Man City and Lazio against Bayern. Let's do those two games first.
First of all, I want to apologize to the Man United fans for seeing the stupid display or the stupidity that we all endured during this whole Champions League thing. It's just total madness, to be fair. Absolute madness. Yeah, I think from there, man, I see Man City and Bayern going through easy, man.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, do you know what? Actually, talking about Man City just quickly. Obviously, Aguero is injured, isn't it? He's been injured for a while and whatnot. Do you think that's having like a massive effect on the whole strikers situation with Pep?
It's mad, man. When you think like once Aguero's out, they've got Jesus, yeah, and he like I'm not gonna big him up or anything, but he's decent. Like he's a good striker for sure.
Yeah, but he's not a number 9. He's not a number 9 though. That's the thing.
Yeah, he's not Aguero, and it's mad to think that a team like City don't have more depth. Like even us, we have Aguero. I was gonna say, I wish Abraham, Giroud, and Werner in it. You guys have Rashford, Martial, Cavani, whatever. Even Arsenal have like Aubameyang, Lacazette, Nketiah. Do you know what I mean? Like
Arsenal are a different case, isn't
it? But even Arsenal have like 3 strikers.
Yeah.
The City have, apart from Jesus. I'm talking as an actual striker. I'm sure.
Yeah. So they haven't got anyone they can actually just throw into number 9, basically.
Yeah, that's what. It's mad. Yeah. They got Southampton coming up, isn't it? Next.
Yeah. Southampton are not even a team to play with as well.
I mean, even Southampton, man, they have Ings and Che Adams, isn't it? They're killing it.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, I think that Champions League, Man City and Bayern, that's a given, man. Them are not right, man.
All right. Next, we got Atletico versus my club Chelsea, and RB Leipzig versus Liverpool. What's your thoughts on those, mate?
Oh, you know what? We got battered by. I didn't get battered, but I'm not gonna lie. They gave us a good lesson in against us. I don't know. You know, that's a tough one, man. I don't know. That's a tough one, man. I'm gonna say. Well, the Atletico Chelsea one, that bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, it's on your day, man. If you feel like playing, or you don't feel like. It depends if your strikers feel like striking or they just feel like sitting there. Literally, I think that's the problem that you guys are gonna have is just trying to get the goals, man. You guys played against Wolves, bro. The ball just didn't want to go in the net, bro.
It's great. And the game before that in Everton, innit? Hit the post twice, crossbar, and then had some like massive misses. It's just so frustrating, man.
Yeah, I think I don't really watch Atletico like that, but I think if you guys are still struggling to get goals by the time that game kicks in, you're gonna have some serious problems, man.
Yeah, tough. I mean, the weird thing is that last time we played them, I went into the game with a similar feeling, innit? And then we somehow beat them. Beat them away. It was when Batshuayi scored the winner. And I couldn't believe it. I remember I was in a laundrette at the time watching on my phone. And when Batshuayi smashed it in, I went nuts. And then there was this little Chinese lady in the corner. She
must have been scared, boy.
Yeah.
She must have been frightened.
No, I think it could be tough, man. And Atleti, obviously, they've got Costa in it. Is he going to want to come back and get revenge for the way that he was treated? Well,
that's true.
He made. And then there's Suarez as well, innit? Costa and Suarez.
Oh shit! Yeah, they bought him, innit? Yeah. That's gonna be a fight, bro.
I was telling exactly that. I was telling my mate the other day that we need to bring some knuckle dusters to that game because
that's gonna be a fight. And I think if you play, the thing is you can't even change. Because Zuma's all right. I think Zuma can hold his own in terms of like strength and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if what's his name? What's the other centre back he man got?
Christensen,
No, not Christensen.
Rudiger,
Huh?
Rudiger.
No, not them, man. The guy that you just got, man. What's
Oh,
his name?
Thiago Silva.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to get into that physical battle with them two.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm only saying that based on age, innit? You know what I mean?
true. But you have to think of one, he's Brazilian. Two, he's played in the Italian leagues and French leagues
Mhm.
forever. He knows this European game inside out.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
That's
like
true.
one touch on the shoulder, he's down, mate.
He's down. Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. But if you play Christensen and Rudiger, just forget it, man. Them man. Yeah, Rudiger in terms of strength, he probably put up a good fight against them. So not just strength, but I think just in trying to close them out, he'll probably put in a good fight. But the problem is you just can't trust him. That's the thing.
Just a small problem, isn't it? Just that small
Yeah,
problem. You can't
you
trust him.
can't trust him.
Now,
Definitely can't trust him.
he has that aggression. That
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because
like,
them two there, one of them will start throwing man around, and then the other one will bite you in your face, bro, if you're not careful. Do you know what I mean? So that's gonna be a different. Actually, would be an interesting game. Actually, that would be
yeah.
actually a decent game. Yeah.
What do you
That's
think?
right.
What do you think of the player Joao Felix? You know that young kid that was bought for like 120.
Like I said, man, I don't really watch Atletico like that, so I wouldn't. I don't really watch the Spanish league or anything like that. That
Mm.
in that depth. But the way that I see it, because I don't watch them leagues, I only see these guys when people start talking about them more often. So, for example, like I kind of keep an eye on Lukaku because everyone chats about him now. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas if he went there and no one was really talking about it, look at like Ericsson. Do you know what I mean? When he was here, yeah, Ericsson's name was popping up and everybody's, oh yeah, he's Techers, man. Yeah, he
Yeah.
controls the midfield. But then he's gone Inter now, and no one's talking about that anymore. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. So it makes me think to myself, oh, I'm not really interested. So with this Felix guy, again, I know he was hot prospect. Everyone was chatting about him, innit? Like I think he was even meant to come, not meant to, but I think we were even looking at him as well, innit? So
Yeah.
if people are not really talking about him like that, innit? How old is he? He's quite young, though, isn't
Quite young, man. I think he's about 20, maybe.
he? And they bought him for 120.
Mm.
Damn,
I'm
bro.
telling you, there have been some
I'm
crazy.
not gonna lie to you. If you're 20 years old and I'm gonna spend 120, man, you have to move like Ronaldinho.
You know the other day when I was talking about I'm just looking up. He's 21.
Okay.
He just turned 21. So the other day when we were talking about that Kepa and like how much he was costing and crazy deals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was thinking of, mate, like 120 million for a 21-year-old is crazy. And like he hadn't. I mean, what had he done? He hadn't done anything. I don't think he might have
Well,
won Portuguese league, maybe, but it's kind of
if
guaranteed.
there's any team
Isn't
that
it?
knows about wasting money, is Man United because we got a fridge that we bought for 80 million. The fridge doesn't even have a screen. It's just the standard uni fridge. Like it's just the white fridge.
Just white, isn't it?
Yeah. Just pure white fridge. When you open it, it's very dusty. It's got like two racks, basically. We
One
bought that
broken is kind of
just me slanted, yeah. And then like when you open, it's got like a little chip where you put your fingers. That's the kind of fridge that we bought for 80 million, bro. That guy is so shit. Oh
it
my
never
god.
quite closes. You know
Huh?
that fridge that like close and it just
Yeah.
opens a little bit.
Yeah. That's what it is, bro. That guy, yeah. Anyways, we'll get onto that when we talk about it. That guy,
did that
dead,
trigger you?
bro. He's so dead. Oh man. But yeah, anyways, I digress, man.
No, I was just wondering, innit, if you had any thoughts on him because he's 120.
Like I said, man, I don't watch it, so no one really talks about it. It don't come up on my news feed to say anything about him. So for me, I'm just like, well, I don't watch him to know enough, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Is it that the whole Ericsson stuff was interesting, innit? How big he was here.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I said. Like when it comes to other leagues and stuff, I don't really get interested in it until I see certain things pop up, and I'm like, oh shit, let me go see what kind of damage this person is doing and stuff. So Ericsson, you don't really hear his name like that. Do you know what I mean? Like
Well,
the other day, yeah.
I'm sorry, just to say, I don't think that he's in the first team, or he wasn't
He's
for a
not.
good period.
He's not. When I was checking it, he's not. He hardly plays, man.
Mm.
He hardly plays. But then even the other day, I was looking at Ramsey because he's at Juve and that, innit? So I think he gets game. I think the other time I see him against, was it Barcelona? Or it was someone else, I see him play and stuff like that. And he looked all right, man.
Mm.
pretty decent. Yeah, he was doing little things here and there, man. I was like, that's not too bad. He seems. Listen, he should be happy, bro. At least he's not back at Arsenal, man. Because or he would just be chopping that 15th as well, bro.
Instead, he's chopping. What's he on? 400? 350?
Yeah, he's on a bit, innit? He's on a lot of money, bro.
Listen, people forget about these things.
Yeah, he's on a lot, innit? Bro, he's enjoying the life, man. At least he's not sitting on the fucking bench with 8 other people. He's sitting there just holding that 15th spot. Do you know what I mean? So I'm happy for him, man. He's doing his thing, boy.
Listen, I'm laughing at Arsenal 15th, but after I think because you've gone above us now. Now you beat Sheffield.
Yeah, I think it was the 6th or 5th or something like that.
Yeah, we're now 7th or 8th, and Aston Villa have 2 games in hand on us. So, and I think they're 2 or 3 points behind us. So, bro, mate, honestly, this Prem is mad. It can turn around at any second.
100%.
Anyways, no, we've got the Leipzig Liverpool game as well. That's going to be a good game, man.
I think so. That's going to be a tough one.
If Liverpool don't buy Upamecano in the January transfer window, that is, if they do,
everyone wants to get him there, innit?
Yeah.
You know what? The thing is, can they not? Who they got anyways? Is Van Dijk, Gomez? Who else they got in the back? Yeah, it makes sense to get him though. It does.
And what do you call it? Reece Williams as well.
Yeah, but he's not first team though, innit?
Although it'd be interesting, you know, if everyone's fit. I'm not suggesting that Van Dijk is going to be kept out of the team or anything, but it will be interesting when people come back because that Reece Williams kid, he's doing well.
Come on, man. Once Gomez and Van Dijk come back, they're going straight back into their spot, man.
You think so? I mean, I'll talk about Gomez.
Huh?
Obviously, Van Dijk is straight back in, but
Gomez comes back in as well, man.
Yeah,
I reckon they work together, innit? That's the thing, man. It works for both of them. So I don't see them being outplaced by the guys they got now, man. To be fair.
Just a point on that, actually, Liverpool centre backs. I was chatting to my mate the other day, and he was saying he's a Liverpool fan, massive Liverpool fan, and he was saying that he wasn't like, not that he wasn't happy with Matip, but he was just like meh. And I was surprised for that because the number of times that I think that guy came in and has like whenever they've had injuries or whatever it might be, he fit in and done a job. Yeah. I was surprised, man. Like, do you ever think about him like one way or another?
No, as I said, the thing about the Liverpool team, what I think people need to understand is that it's so well drilled that even if someone gets injured and they come out, they've got someone. You might not get, let's say, let me use the front three for example. I'll just use someone like no, actually, you know what? Let's use Firmino for example, right? So, you know, Firmino is there now. Everyone's moaning and going, he's not getting the goals and all that stuff. But there's other things he does on the pitch which other people don't see. But he gets injured now, or he's out of the team. People go, oh shit, well, you know, we're missing something. But then you've got Jota that he slots in there perfectly. It just works. Do you know what I mean? So they've got players for every position on that pitch. And when they come in, you might not get, you know, the 100% that Firmino gives or whatever, or do you know what I mean? But you're gonna get probably 90%. Do you know what I mean? And that's not a big difference. Do you know what I mean? So that so Matip coming in and stuff and sitting there and doing that job, it doesn't bother me. They're sitting on top of the table with them injuries, bruv. Listen, man, let me go back to this.
You can barely get your words out.
No, do you know why? Because I sit there and I look at that team. Remember last time we was talking about age mates, like look at what your age mate is doing and stuff like that. We don't even have injuries in the back and we can't even defend. So imagine if them man get injured, you might as well throw the club in the bin. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. So I think as a Liverpool fan, there's no point even worrying because you've got players that come in, they're not going to give you the Van Dijk kind of performance, but they're going to give you 80% of his performance because they're well drilled to do these things, innit? So I wouldn't even be worried about them, man.
No, it's true, man. You're exactly right on the well drilled. It's a system, innit? And no matter who's fit, you always, like, if we say Van Dijk goes out, Matip comes in, the players around him are aware that it isn't Van Dijk and you aren't going to get 100% Van Dijk. But it's like they cover. They like it raises their game because they have to cover him a little bit even more. Do you know what I mean? Whereas when Van Dijk's there, it gives him that presence and that protects the rest of the.
Yeah.
It's kind of like either way, you're not really losing.
No, not at all, man.
It's
Not at all.
interesting, man. I think Leipzig Liverpool, that could be a good game, man.
That's gonna be a good game.
I really like the Leipzig manager, man, Nagelsmann. I think.
Everyone. I'm not gonna lie though. When he wore that suit, when did he wear that suit? He wore that suit when we went there. That checkered suit. He came.
I didn't see it.
Suave.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, he came with some next suit. I was like, brother, you have my interview, or you coming to manage? Maybe he was interviewing for United. Maybe he was maybe he was telling Ed something there. Like, listen, if he's not cutting the job, I'm happy to take his wages.
Walking around.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
sign me up or something.
Yeah, trust me. Listen. But that's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game. I can't really say who's gonna go through, but you never know.
Maybe because they don't start until what, February? Is it?
What next games? A lot of games.
Yeah.
Is there?
I think because it's normally February, March, isn't it? I think they get kicked.
Yeah. I think It's usually like the beginning of Feb, isn't it?
It's the when it is. It's the Valentine's Day week because
is it?
I remember that Champions League always starts around Valentine's. And I'm always looking at the missus, innit? Like, nah, well.
Listen, they're gonna be tough times.
All right, and then next two games: Porto, Juve, and Barcelona versus Paris Saint-Germain. What's your thoughts, mate?
I don't like PSG, so I'm voting for Barcelona. PSG.
Wait, when you say you don't like them, you don't like their chances, or you just don't like them?
PSG are shit. I don't know why everyone rates them. They're shit, man. Listen, you know my excuse nowadays, when we lose to certain teams, No, not even that we lose to certain teams, My thing about PSG, or even like I remember one time, I can't remember when it was that Arsenal beat us. Was it? Have we played them recently? No, they beat us recently. It was like 1-0 or whatever. But the thing is, when we beat Arsenal and that, I always say to myself, bro, you didn't even beat a shit Man United. This is the thing. Like PSG, when we played them the first time, they couldn't, bro, our team's not good, but we beat you. You get what I'm saying, kind of thing. The second time round, you showed us that our team is not good. Do you know what I mean? So I can accept that. I can accept that, innit? Do you know what I mean? But I don't rate that. I don't rate PSG at all. And also, Neymar's injured.
Yeah, man. I think
got that ankle.
Is it like 2 months, something like that?
Yeah, he got that ankle injury, innit? So
he might just be back in time.
We'll see.
It'll be classic, innit? Classic like storyline. If this is
that's what they want, innit? I think the other day, I think something came. You know what? The other day, I was reading something somewhere, and it came up like, Neymar or what's his name said, we'll see each other soon or some shit like that. And then I think this came out, Barcelona versus PSG, and it was like, come on, man, it's just a lie, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? I was just a lie, man. This is just dumb. But my thing is on Barcelona. Actually, my thing is on Barcelona. Even though Barcelona are having a terrible time at the moment, my money is on them, innit? And what's the other one? Juve?
Porto.
Juve. It's Ronaldo, innit? You know what I mean? The Ronaldo show.
See, this is the thing. You kind of say like, Ronaldo show, Juve through. But then will Messi allow that? I think Messi can't allow Ronaldo to outshine him in Europe. And that's the only reason why I think like, we say that Barcelona are playing badly or whatever, but he could like up his game for the Champions League.
But it's not necessarily the Messi show anymore now, though, is it?
True, but I mean, it's Messi, isn't it? Like
it is 100%. But then, like this season, I think the last time I checked, Barcelona were like 5th or some stupidness like that.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Yeah, and we're in December. Do you know what I mean? So I'm looking at it again. What's going on in Spain? What's happening over there? Do you know what I mean? But it's no longer the Messi show anymore. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I can't really say that they're gonna. I don't think Messi cares like that anymore. I don't think he's that fussed.
This is what I was saying. I don't think he's that fussed, but as soon as you bring Ronaldo into the equation, do you not think that there's something that like just triggers it?
I think before, yeah. But I've seen before that whole nonsense of him leaving and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I would say yeah. But I think him leaving has affected the whole shit. Has affected Barcelona basically.
Yeah.
They need a serious rebuild, man. And with him, with Messi, ever since that happened, I think he's just kind of just maybe he's lost a bit of enthusiasm about it, man. He's just like, I'll play when I want to play because I think I've seen a couple of clips here and there where he's bare frustrated at the team, man. Like he's just not feeling it at all. He's just
Done.
angry. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
They got the new presidential election. I think it's next year, and then there's all the talk of the guy that Xavi has backed in it. The president that Xavi is in favor with, he might be coming in, or he's the favorite to come in, and then people are saying that Xavi will come in as manager. So
is it?
Yeah, that's what people are saying, but who knows if it will be.
They don't need to worry about all that shit. What they need to do is get back to that point of where their team was just coming and smacking everyone. That's what they need to do, man. And they've lost that, innit? And it's no fault of their own. People get old, innit? Like they lost a lot of players.
Yeah, man. It was tough. It is tough. All right, talking of tough, the final two games that we have are Sevilla versus Borussia Dortmund and Atalanta versus Real Madrid. What's your thoughts on Sevilla Dortmund? That's going to be a good game, if you ask me.
Yeah, Sevilla, yeah. You know, what was it the other day? I saw a joke. It was like, Sevilla can't win Europa now. And I think all the teams that are in Europa are excited because they're not in it, because they go there and they cane everyone. You know what? It'll be interesting. I would like to see them go through. It will be interesting to see them go through. 100%, yeah.
Dortmund are looking good though, man. They got, obviously they got players like Haaland.
Didn't they just sack their manager?
Yeah, they did. That's good,
actually. They just sacked their manager in it, so I don't know about that.
What is Bundesliga saying at the moment? Do you know?
No, you know what? Let me check. I don't know, man. Let me even check quickly. I don't know, but yeah, they just sacked their manager, man. So I don't know.
They're fourth.
Oh, swear.
Yeah. Yeah,
but what's the point?
Yeah, they are 6 points behind Leverkusen, who are top.
Yeah, I don't know why this. Oh, okay, yeah. No, fine, fair enough.
It's tough, man.
They lost. Oh, okay, fair enough. They've lost like 4 games this season already, innit?
True.
Yeah, they've been holding that L though. I don't know. I don't know. Dortmund definitely got the players and that. But then this is the thing though. Dortmund have had players for a long time, but they never seem to do that well in the Champions League. Because every time I've seen a Dortmund team, like even 2, 3, 4 years ago, they've had decent players.
Yeah.
You know, there was a time I swear they had Aubameyang one time with what's his name, the guy that we had United.
Mkhitaryan.
Yeah. I swear they were them two who played in the same team together as well. Yeah, and they were doing a madness there, innit?
Mate, don't forget Lewandowski came from there with Royce and Goetze either side of him.
Well, this is it. Do you know what I'm saying? So they've always had decent players. I just don't understand. They've just never done that well with the players that they've had, to be fair.
I'm just looking through their squad now, man. They got Sancho, Haaland, Royce, Brandt, Torgan Hazard as well. I think they got some good players, man. And then in the middle, they got obviously they got Axel Witsel, Jude Bellingham, which he's young, but
but apparently he's killing it there as well. Isn't
I think he's a good player, man. And then they got Dahoud, they got Emre Can as well. And then at the back they got Mats Hummels, who he's old, obviously, but he's still good. Meunier from the Belgian right back, Meunier. Who's let's see. I think one of their biggest problems might be their goalkeeper. I don't know how good any of their goalkeepers are.
Well, the thing is, maybe that's why they sacked their manager, isn't it? Because it could be one of them situations where you need a manager to bring those players and get them players to work even harder than, you know what I mean, and get a proper system, a system that kind of favors them.
Yeah.
But again, you know, I don't watch a German league like that, so we could be wrong. You know what I mean? But as I said, with the players that they have, I do expect them to do better.
Yeah.
Like they should have brought home a CL at least. You know what I mean? But
yeah, there was that. Remember that Champions League final against Munich, innit? Against Bayern.
Well, was Dortmund and Munich?
Dortmund versus Munich, yeah.
Oh, is it? I
Yeah,
don't remember.
that was crazy. Just having a quick look at the league, they've got the highest. Basically, there's a stat which takes the expected goal difference and the actual goal difference, and they've got the highest one. So they've been outperforming their goal difference, their expectation.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
What Dortmund have?
yeah, Dortmund, yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with them, to be fair.
almost doubled Bayern Munich's. Crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they should be doing better in the CL, like in the last couple of years. But I don't know why they don't do as well as what I expect, anyways.
Crazy, man. And then last game we got Atalanta, Real Madrid. Like, to me, Atalanta is like one of those clubs that just keeps on surprising. I don't really, like we were saying before, I don't have a huge amount of knowledge about them, but they seem to be like a good attacking team, man. And
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I want them to beat Real Madrid. But do you know why? Yeah, one of the reasons as well. I want them to sack Zidane and see who they bring in. Oh no, do you know what? Actually, I don't want them to. No. I take back what I said. You know why? You know why? Because they'll bring in Poch. I don't want Poch to go nowhere. Nah. Come on, Real Madrid. We can do this one. Man.
You just ripped off your United shirt to reveal the Atalanta. And
Yeah.
Ripped off the Atlanta shirt. Real.
Nah. We have to go with Real Madrid on this one, man. We need Poch to hold out, because the minute Zidane gets sacked, and I think it's coming soon, I'm not gonna lie to you. The minute that man gets sacked, that man are done.
Yeah.
What's going on with Hazard, bruv? Is he injured there?
You know what? I've said this many times. I have not seen a single second of that guy in a Real Madrid kit.
I have not. I have. I think he gave the game that I saw him. He gave an assist. I can't remember when it was done.
I haven't. Not even his unveiling. I didn't.
But is that because he went there? Is that because
I'm happy for the guy, but it just burns me a little bit, you know? I just want to wait for the time that he comes back.
Yeah, do you know what's funny? He might find that Real Madrid is air, and they just think, oh, do you know what? Might as well go back Chelsea, innit?
Come back as a kit man, innit?
That's deep. That's deep. The funny thing is, you say that now, but I'm not gonna lie to you. If he comes back, he's going straight into that team, bro. he's going straight into that team, bro.
I'm joking, of course.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Lampard will just say, "Listen, the minute you land, your name's on the sheet. Don't worry about that. The minute you come back." But yeah, I want. Yeah, as I said, man, I want Real Madrid to win that one, man. Poch needs to stay in England, bro. Or wherever he is, just needs to stay there.
Oh man. Well, talking of people coming in and out, last kind of topic that we wanted to chat about was Slaven, innit? Slaven Bilic, sacked by West Brom.
Listen, it was gonna happen. It was gonna happen. I think they haven't even they won. I think they won one game so far or some shit like that.
Hey, they drew with City, man.
Well, this is it. Yeah, I know. No, but no. You know what? Yeah. So finish with your sentence, because I think you're gonna say what I'm thinking you're gonna say. I'm gonna see.
I think that decision was made before the City game to sack him. I think they went into the game thinking that we got no chance here. We got absolutely no chance. This will be our excuse to get Bilic out.
Nah.
This is it, right? And so what happened is they forethought this. They pictured this like 7-0 battering. And they thought, you know what, this is perfect. Get that on the social media, Bilic out, done. See the back of him. But what actually happened was that they got something from the game, and they got something like kind of deservedly, given how well I think they've played over the season.
Who? West Brom.
Yeah.
You think they've played well this season?
I think they fought. They fought hard.
Bro, they won one game, and they lost 8 and drew 4. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, the thing is, yeah, I think we played them and we won 1-0. And I remember saying after that match, I was like, I said to D, because remember D don't like them, innit? So I said to D and I was like, oh shit, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You know, West Brom are shit, because they couldn't even beat us and we played bad in that game. We were air. And I was like, bro, with the way that we're playing, they should have we won by a penalty.
Yeah.
Like, it took a penalty to beat these, man.
Yeah.
But throughout that whole game, we played shit. We played actually shit. And I was like, bro, they should have smacked us though still. Because look at Sheffield United. We played Sheffield United in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. If they carried on playing the same way they played in the second half, they would have probably beat us.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, well, I think I shared that thing in the group in it with the positions on the expected goals and the
Yeah,
point
yeah, yeah.
like that. I'm just having a quick look at the you know that stat that I was talking about before with Dortmund.
Mm.
So West Brom are negative 15.6, which the closest one is Burnley on -8. And that basically means that they are 16 goals worse off than what they would be expected to score.
Yeah, shit, man. They are, and Slaven was gonna get sacked anyways, bro. Bro. Well, how many games in? 13 games in, and he's only won one. You have to get that. You have to hold that L, man. To be fair, the only way that I can say that I'm surprised that he's been sacked is that I don't know what the West Brom board were thinking they were gonna do.
The second half of it, right? What are they expecting? Who do they like? I mean, Big Sam's come in, and there's that meme. Listen.
All right, by the way, on that point, Arsenal. If you're an Arsenal fan and you're watching this, yeah, fucked up, fucked up. You fucked up. You should have brought in Big Sam. He'll get you out of that relegation battle one time. One time. Saka, listen, you man need to do it. Get hashtag, you can't even do it anymore because it's going West Brom, but you should have hashtag bring in Big Sam. Because I'm telling you now, you guys would have been flying, bro. Things would have been different.
And also, hashtag burn that shirt, innit?
Yeah, listen,
listen. If you're watching, can you?
You know what's bad? That's the mad thing about it because Big Sam is gonna come up against Arsenal and probably like steal a 1-0 win. That's the thing and you know why? It's because it's Big Sam. That's why. Listen, that is literally you know what's so mad, yeah? Football is so funny, yeah. We see it every single season, innit? Like a team is doing bad, relegation battle, and the first name that pops up to anyone on a board in the board or whoever makes the decision is, listen, guys, we know who to call. It's like, you know what? All Big Sam needs, yeah, is like something in a phone book or something that just says, whenever you're in trouble, call Big Sam.
I was gonna say, does every club have like one of those red telephones in it?
Yeah, like Batman, like old school Batman.
It's just like everyone stares at it. Nobody wants to say the word. Like, and eventually someone cracks. He's just like, make the call.
Yeah. That's mad. That is mad. And I'm sure Arsenal are thinking it 100%. They were looking at that red phone like, listen, 15th, we can't hold 15th forever, man.
Can you imagine Arsenal fan base with Big Sam in charge?
They will go mad. Yeah, they will go mad if that happened, man.
Oh, mate. Who do you think they would prefer, Mourinho or Big Sam?
Who?
Arsenal fan.
No, they'll take Mourinho 100%, man.
You think so?
Yeah. People that I think any Arsenal fan that says they don't want Mourinho, you know the thing about Mourinho, yeah. The problem that Mourinho has is the ego factor. That is the only problem. That literally is though. Think about it, yeah. Because even when he came to Man United, right? I'm not saying the football was brilliant. It wasn't. Do you know what I mean? But he was doing a job. He was doing something in it.
Yeah.
The problem was that he was upsetting the players that we liked. So, for example, like he was upsetting Pogba. Do you know what I mean? And then he was like, I want to get rid of Martial. And Martial is a fan favorite. I like Martial. So if I'd seen, the thing is, if he leaves, the man's going to do a madness. Like he's going to be sick if he goes under the right manager. So if he goes to Arsenal now and then he starts fucking around with Aubameyang, bro, the fans will go mad. That's why I guess that's why certain teams don't want him. With Tottenham, it don't really matter, innit? The only person that I don't think he's ever going to have a problem with Son. I don't think he's ever going to have a problem with Kane. Is he going to have problems with other players? 100%.
You think so?
100%. 100%. If next season comes and he doesn't like a certain player, he's not afraid to say like, "Oh, all right, cool, bounce." And the funny thing is, Levy probably is going to be like, "Yeah, that's cool," because they don't have that stature. Do you know what I mean? They don't have that thing where they've just like, "Oh, we've bought a player for 90 million. He's bringing in all the shirt money. He's doing all this stuff." For a manager to come along and then go, no, we don't. I don't want him. Do you know what I mean? They don't have that. Do you get the only people they have that you can say that is Kane and Son, innit? But Them two aren't gonna. They're happy to play. They're happy to do what they're doing, innit? Everyone else, maybe Lloris.
Yeah, I was thinking Reese as well.
Yeah, maybe Lloris. Everyone else, nah, man. They haven't got a big enough character to demand something. Do you know what I mean?
Well, look what happened with Dele Alli, innit?
But he came back though. He came
Yeah.
back against Liverpool. Who did he come back against? Where did I see? Huh?
Last game, innit? It was.
Yeah, I saw it.
But
Who
mate,
did they
where
play?
have you been?
Huh? Yeah,
Where?
bro. Listen, man. When I watched that Tottenham thing, I always refer back to it. When I watched that Tottenham thing, yeah, and he was like, "You don't work hard in training." I was like, "Yeah," because I like the type of player or the type of person that Dele Alli is from I read and see and stuff like that. The guy plays football and he's just enjoying the money. Football to him is just like, yeah, man, I'm good at it, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm not gonna say what I think in my head regarding Dele Alli. I think it would be better for the world if I don't. If I keep my comments to myself. All I know is that. No, I'll leave it there. What I want to see is Mourinho. Yeah, do you reckon every time he moves to a new club, he's got like this little raffle thing, yeah, and he like spins it up and draws out a number, and then that's the player that he has to like send down to the reserves and like stop.
I don't think it's that, but mate. We all know Mourinho, man. Like, he's come to us. He was at you guys for a long time. If he wants something, he's gonna do everything in his power to make it happen.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Do you know what I mean? So we know that, man. So I think when he goes to a club and he looks at it and he looks at a couple of players and goes, nah, you man ain't cutting it. And he doesn't care who. And I think that's why I like him. I did like him. I like his ego. It's only because, like, look, if you ain't cutting a mustard, yeah, bro, you gotta bounce, man, or you gotta do something, man. And the funny thing is, when I saw Dele Alli, I was thinking to myself, bro, he must have done something mad in training for Mourinho to pick you. Because as far as I know, when Mourinho doesn't pick you, that's probably the end of your career. Look at Malouda, bro. When he cut him, yeah, for years I was thinking, bro, where is this guy? Like, after Chelsea, I don't know where he went.
I think I know.
Bro, I don't, like after Chelsea, yeah, when I said, because Malouda was sick, he was good. When I see him play, I was like, bro, Malouda's sick, and then he disappeared, and I was like, bro, where is he? And then I heard that, yeah, he went to the under-21s and all that stuff he was playing. And after that, I was like, bro, did this man just end his career? Did he just cut his career? And like, he just cut it. It just went. It's almost like he said to every other club, don't sign this man.
What makes him pick the players that he picks?
It's again, from watching that Tottenham thing, it seems to me it's just the mentality. And watching that Tottenham thing kind of made it if you watch it, you're gonna watch it.
Yeah, I do really want to watch it. Yeah.
The thing is, yeah, it just confirms what I've been saying for a long time. For Mourinho, it's mentality, because I always said that. Look at the Chelsea team that were doing dirt with Drogba and all them, man. I swear Deco and that was there when he was around Ballack, all them, man. Bruv, the mentality was mad, bruv. When you came up against Chelsea, it was almost like they had some sort of like different type of energy. Do you know what I mean? They had a different type of energy, and like they were all up for it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
the Ballack and Deco stuff came a little bit later when like we had Ancelotti and managers like that.
Oh, was it after that? Yeah,
a little bit. It was kind of. But but players like Essien and Makelele and
exactly, yeah, them, man, bruv. The team, the mentality was just mad, bruv. Like, it was different, man, and I think that's what he's looking for. Do you know what I mean? He's like, and he always says it all the time. He's just like, bruv, it's about putting in that effort, but just not effort with like a lowercase e, bruv. It's bruv. I need capital letters effort, bruv. That's what I need. You know what I mean? So. I think that's the kind of players that he looks for, man. And the evidence is there. He's getting it out of Tottenham, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
I remember you saying that you don't like Aurier and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, Aurier is doing a madness, bro. Before Mourinho, yeah, don't get me wrong. Before Mourinho, I got what you're saying. He was reckless, innit? I liked it, Aurier, when he was at PSG. I thought he was pretty decent, yeah. So when he came into the league and that, I thought, yeah, he's all right. He's reckless, cool. But Mourinho turned him into a beast, so...
You know who Aurier is to me? It's a unique class of footballers that I like to call the FIFA players. Their physicality is unreal.
Yeah.
Because you got that dual shock, you can control them and tell them where to go. Yeah,
99 strength. Yeah.
Yeah. But as soon as their brain takes over, at any point you could be finished.
Yeah, but you know what, bro? If you watch Tottenham now, bro,
Mm.
he seems to be having a lot of sense.
No, 100%. Like, I agree. He has turned himself around. Credit where credit's due.
Yeah,
He's
man,
doing a lot better.
100%.
But I think that a part of that is like I think I was saying to you, innit? Mourinho, he likes to make some players feel like they're his son. Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and like Essien was the example with us. He made Essien always still talks about him, and I think he calls him dad. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
the psychological side of it, and I always feel like that disappointment that you can have as a child.
Yeah,
Where
yeah, yeah,
I don't want to let this person down or whatever.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what he puts into players like Aurier, and that gets a lot out of them. So
Yeah,
no
man.
credit where credit.
And I think the Tottenham team know the deal as well. It's like, bro, if you don't play good, you're not playing, man. Bro, who did Tottenham play last, man? Why am I forgetting these matches?
They played Liverpool, and then who did they play? Mad.
Let me see. Oh, was
Palace.
it Liverpool? Was it Liverpool? Who did they play before that?
Palace. It was a one
I don't.
one draw with
I
Palace.
think maybe it's the Liverpool game I watched, but Højbjerg, man. Oh yeah, no, it was the Liverpool. What am I saying? I forgot that, man. Yeah, basically Højbjerg, yeah, bro.
Mm,
Even him as well, bro. Against Liverpool, he played sick, man. I think.
mate.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, because I said before at the end of the game when I watched that match, I was like, the problem that Tottenham had in that game was they played too defensive.
Mm,
They shouldn't. I don't think they should have played defensive, man. And also, I think they had a couple of chances where they should have scored as well. I think Harry Kane hit the crossbar, some shit like that as well
yeah,
in
yeah,
that game. Yeah, so I think, bro, I think the mentality side of it that he's put into that team
yeah.
is unreal. And I think with Mourinho, that's the type of players that he's looking for, like people that, like mentally, they're just on point, man, and they've got that certain type of like a smart aggression, I would say.
Yeah. No,
You
that's
know,
that's the right phrase, man. 100%. I
he's
think Højbjerg. I was looking at his transfer market rating, and apparently he's valued at 27 million now.
swear,
Spurs bought him for 15 million from Southampton.
bro.
Who they bought him? I was surprised actually. Southampton bought him for 13.5 million. So they only made like 1.5 million profit. Shows
Yeah,
you like the good buy that it was from Spurs.
this is
It's
it, man.
crazy, man. I remember seeing him in that Southampton team with players like Ward-Prowse and slightly more creative players. He's a destroyer, man.
Yeah, bro, when I saw him against Liverpool when he was doing them, I was thinking, bro, this guy's good, you know. He's actually pretty decent, man. But
But yeah,
yeah, but then Mourinho had to finish it off with his comments, in it. So it is what it is, man. How can you go to another manager and go, yeah, the better team lost, bro? What kind of madness is that? But you know, the funny thing is, did you see it? Like, did you see
yeah.
Klopp's face? Klopp was like,
He's like,
what? What? Are you talking about?
and in the interview afterwards, he was like, I thought my English was pretty good, but I think I
Yeah.
misunderstood. I misunderstood the guy.
Bro, I don't know, man. Nah, I think you think Spurs can. You think this is Spurs' year? I think after even let's say I want to say before the Liverpool game and after the Liverpool game. Do you know what I mean, kind of thing? Because before the Liverpool game, everyone was excited, innit? And then after the Liverpool game, you're kind of like, you need to, you need to start smacking these top six teams. They already smacked us, anyways. But
I think Spurs they're not gonna all out attack against the big clubs. That's classic Mourinho, man. In the big games, he would just sit back and counter, especially now that he has such a counter-attacking team.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He's just going to sit back like they did against us, and he didn't even try to attack against us, dickhead.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The thing that kind of came to my mind, one question was, like, because Spurs, I think it was Joe Cole or Peter Crouch who said it at post-match. They said that Liverpool were the best team in that game, but Spurs had the best chances.
Yeah, 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 100%.
And it just got me thinking, like, does having the best chances make you the best team? Isn't
No,
that the point
because
of football?
no, because
Or goals?
huh?
Isn't the point of football to create solid
No,
chances?
it is to create. It is just because you had the most chances, it doesn't make
The
you the
best
best.
chances.
The okay, yeah, the best chances.
Like we're talking
Oh,
one-on-one with goalkeepers, a header from like point blank range.
yeah, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, yeah. I think I would say I can't agree fully, but I would say 90% I agree with it. The reason why I say I disagree with it because again, and not a lot of people remember this, but I don't know, maybe it was just me. But
Mm,
when Van Gaal was at United, we created quite a few chances. The ball just didn't go in the net,
mm,
basically. But everyone always sees that team as the Louis Van Gaal team as just shit because we had so much possession and we
yeah,
didn't necessarily do anything about it. Do you know what I mean? But there was times in them games where we had like two, three big chances where if we slotted it, it's a different story, and we
mm,
created that, but the ball just didn't go in the net. So it just, I remember one time, I think it was Burnley we played. We had so many shots, and the ball, it's almost like they put a force field between the sticks, and I was just like, bro, why is the ball just not going in the net? Like it would make everyone's life so much easier if it just went in the net. Do you know what I mean? But yeah,
That's
no,
at the moment, man.
huh?
Flipping, the last couple of games, that's how I feel. Definitely, so frustrating, man.
Do you know what I mean? So, but now we don't even create chances, so it don't even matter, man.
Oh, that's not true. I'd say you do.
No, we create, bruv, we create half chances, man.
So
Or
that's where I think the word best chance is.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What
No, I know what you mean.
the chance?
No, we create United create half chances, man, and then it takes a moment of individual brilliance to basically get the goals and stuff like that.
Mm.
I still believe Ollie doesn't know what he's doing. I think he's winging it. I still do, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We shouldn't. Yeah, on that game, yeah, we shouldn't have conceded 2 goals.
Mm.
Basically, we should have not. That shouldn't have happened. But as I said, we've got that broken fridge that's just sitting there in the back that we bought for 80 million. But it is what it is, man.
But so do you think? Yeah. What did you think that? So who do you think deserved to win the game? Liverpool Spurs.
I think, like you said, in it, man. Liverpool had. I mean, sorry, Spurs had the best chances.
Mm.
I think if they went more attacking, I think if they had a nice balance, I
Mm.
reckon they would have won that game. But
Mm.
where they played so defensive, I think that's what hurt them. And eventually, Liverpool were always going to break through. I don't think that was one of Liverpool's best games, anyways. To be fair,
Mm.
but again, I think if Harry Kane had scored the goal he scored, I think what's his name? I always can't
Fine.
pronounce his name. Huh?
Bergwijn.
Yeah, Bergwijn. Yeah, if
Mm.
he had he should have had a chance. He had that chance to
Yeah.
score as well.
Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So if he slotted those in, and they were very good chances, like very like
He hit the post with one, innit?
yeah, 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 yeah. Far right hand corner in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, if those go in, it's a different story in it. On another day, they do go in. Do you know what I mean? So I get what you're saying about they do create the best chances, but they just need to bury it, man. Even I think there was a header from Harry Kane as well. Do you know
Mm.
what I mean? That should have went in. So
All of a
yeah,
sudden, it could have been like I don't know what the score was, maybe like 3-1 Spurs or something like
yeah,
that. If
yeah,
those three
yeah.
chances have gone in. And then when Mourinho goes 1 or 2 goals up, the game's finished.
This
Like
is it. Yeah, because then defensive, what is it, Busk-esque comes in. Do you know what I mean?
literally, that's what they did against us, isn't it? Just kept the
Mhm.
0-0. That's it, dead. But the thing that I wanted to ask you actually was, and the thing that I was chatting to D about in the group chat was, why does nobody mark Bobby Firmino?
Um, because they don't expect him to score.
But he's proven, man. Like if you give that guy time and space, he will score. Like no matter where, if the ball comes from up there, down here, doesn't
I
matter.
think you know what it is. Yeah, I think with him, yeah, I think they don't expect him to score. If I'm looking at it from a managerial point of view, right? I'm not a manager or nothing, but if I'm looking at it from FM in it. But if I'm looking at it from an FM point of view, I'm joking. Now, if I'm looking at it from a manager's point of view, I'm looking at him like he's not a threat. Yeah, he can play. I look at it as like when he receives the ball, it's either going to Salah or it's going to Mane. I don't really
What,
see him doing.
6 yard box you're talking about?
What are you talking about? Marking him in the 6 yard box or
I'm
marking him?
I'm talking about for his goal from that it was a corner,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it was a header in it. Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
header in
yeah.
it.
That
I don't
for
know.
that.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
I don't
But
understand it.
then how many? Then you have to ask that question again. Like, how many times has Firmino been in that position and he scored a header? I swear that was like his first goal.
No, no, mate. He's done us
No,
like
no, this season.
he did us with the header this season, I think, didn't he?
How many goals has he got this season? So I didn't watch that match, so I don't know.
Let's have a look. It's his first goal in a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
Yeah,
I thought it was his first goal this season.
he's got 3, but let's see if they're in the Prem. So he's got, I think he got 3 goals.
In Prem.
3 goals, 2 assists in Prem.
Yeah, fair enough. That's the only header that I've seen him score, so I don't know. I can't really say for it.
We've been done at least twice before from headers.
Mm-hmm.
100%. The guy, and that's what I don't understand is, D said that there are bigger threats. When you've got
Yeah, he did, didn't it?
he's got Van Dijk in playing. You've got players like Fabinho. Fabinho normally sits on the edge of the box sometimes for the long range shots. You got Matip, and then I don't know who else you have. Liverpool don't have a big team.
Or as in tall players.
Yeah, like to have
Henderson.
Nah, the only player that I would put ahead of Bobby Firmino as a threat is Van Dijk.
That's true.
Maybe, and maybe Matip. Yeah, probably Matip.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, he is for me. He's not the biggest. He's not short. Don't get me wrong, but I do think he's one of the biggest threats.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. It was a good game to watch. Interesting.
Yeah, it was.
I thought that Harry Kane pulled out of that header, though, to be honest. Did you see the replay of it?
Nah, I didn't see the replay. I don't know, man. I just thought he should have buried it, man. Like, I was surprised when he didn't.
Oh, no, sorry. For Firmino's goal.
No. I didn't see the replay. No. I swear they lost him. I swear Firmino lost him, though. He had a pretty much free header.
No, yeah, Firmino lost his marker, but Harry Kane was zonal marking that literally
area. Yeah.
The goal, and the ball kind of just came to him. I mean, that kind of distance, he just didn't go for it. I don't know.
Harry Kane is Harry Kane's Harry Kane, isn't it, man? You know what I mean? I'm not interested in his defensive attributes, man. All I care about is him just whacking the ball, bro.
That's one of his biggest things as well. Is how much you see him like making clear
runs to the back, innit? Yeah.
You make him.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. You see Harry Kane, yeah, he's a sweet player, bro. He's that guy, yeah. Oh, mate, he's a top striker. Top striker, bro. The guy is too sick.
How much would you pay for him at United?
Bro, listen. If they turned around and said, 100 million on the table, bruv, I'd do it, man.
Yeah?
Do it, bruv. The guy is sick, bruv. I was talking to my mate about Harry Kane, innit? And he was telling me that, bro, think about it this way, yeah? He goes, Harry Kane, I think last season, he was injured for like about 3 months or some shit like that or some nonsense. Bruv, he came back and still done 20 plus. Bro, who does that? And then we've got these, man. This is what I say. You look at your age mate, yeah. We got Martial and they're not their age mate, but I'm saying we got Martial and Rashford who hit 20. I think was it 22 they hit last season. Between them or something like that, 22, 21 they hit last season. I'm thinking, bro, Harry Kane was injured. You should have done more numbers. That he came back and he done 20 plus, bro. That's just, bro. You should be embarrassed.
It's true.
You should be embarrassed, bro. Bro, I'll take Harry Kane any day, bro. You would take him as well.
Oh, 100%.
You guys will take him, bro.
My biggest fear in life, forget like death and taxes, innit? My biggest fear of life is Harry Kane going United.
Listen, if he came, I'd be ecstatic. The thing is, yeah, you know my thing on Harry Kane right now, right, and Tottenham is that, because I said this a couple of years ago, and somebody started going, I'm chatting shit and whatnot. I was like, you see Harry Kane, yeah, he shouldn't. I don't see this guy at Tottenham. If I was him, stay at Tottenham for a bit, but I would have been gone by now, you know.
Yeah.
Because he would be they're not. Like, as much as Tottenham are playing well this season and whatnot, you still can't trust them to go win a trophy. You can't. Do you know what I mean? There's certain teams that you look at and you go, yeah. Like, you look at Liverpool and you're like, yeah, you're gonna win something this season. Or you look at City and go, oh yeah, you're gonna win something this season. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. And then you look at Tottenham and you're like, we don't even know if you're gonna compete. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like that. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is like, I almost look at it and go and look at Harry Kane and I'm like, bruv, if you stay here for another 2-3 years and you don't win nothing, really and truly, you're not going to be put down as one of the greatest. You're just going to be known as, you're one of the best players of the Prem. But have you won anything? No. So what was you doing there? Well, you just come here to play. Like, did you just come here to just... Do you know what I mean?
Do you think that could already be put to him now?
What's that? Yeah, they're asking them questions there.
Yeah,
100%, man, 100%. I don't know, you know, if it's because what's it called? Again, watching that thing, Mourinho came and said, yeah, he's gonna make him into a big player. That's fine. That's fair enough. You can do that. He's already hitting those accolades, but you have to bring something in, bro. Harry Kane goes into a decent, like a proper competing side. He comes home with like at least minimum. You come with Prem. Do you know what I mean? The next step is Champions League, bro. He is that striker that can take you to a final and win it. Don't get me wrong. Tottenham went to a final and bottled it, but they should, bro. He's a sick player, bro. He should have more accolades. He doesn't even have any. What's he won? I think it's the Audi. He won the Audi Cup a couple of years ago.
Do you think he'll win the Papa John?
Bro, like, listen. If you can't even write that down on your CV though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I wouldn't.
You know when you do your CV, yeah. Usually, you're supposed to add things that you do and stuff like that, add these extras. You know, when you start writing Papa John, you start writing Papa John Trophy, you just press delete. You're just like, nah.
Backspace.
Yeah, backspace. Like, they're gonna put that, man. They're gonna think I'm dickhead, bro. Nah, but I think it's time for him to step it up and go, man. 100%, man. He has to. If they don't win nothing I said this. My opinion is, yeah, that if they don't win nothing this season, he needs to start asking himself about leaving, man.
It's true. I mean, I'm just having a look through. I can't see anything that says trophies on his stats page.
Bro, come on, man. The type of player he is, and he hasn't won a trophy. That's mad, bro.
I think Harry Kane in the current climate has to be worth minimum 150 million.
Oh,
minimum.
I don't believe in players going for more 100 million. I can.
He's English, yeah.
You're right.
He's like the poster boy. He's like he's the guy, innit? Plus, there's Levy that you got to deal with.
That's true.
All of these factors come into it, innit?
No, that's true.
Just saying. I'm saying I don't think he's worth that, but I think that's what he would go for.
You know, if I was Harry Kane, I'd be sitting there thinking, I'd be sitting there going, I've been here for X amount of years. We ain't won a trophy. Welbeck is one. That's the kind of questions I'd be asking. That's the kind of things I'd be saying to myself. I'd be like, bro, I need to do something about this. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? That's what I'd be thinking. Do you know what I mean?
Let's see, man. Let's see how it plays out. It'll be interesting to see if Spurs win the league this year. Yeah, we shall see.
If they do, I'm not gonna lie. I think for a month I'm just gonna cuss Arsenal fans. I'm gonna cuss them so hard. So I'm gonna, bro.
You watching again? I hope you're watching.
Yeah, you know who we're talking about. You know who we're talking to.
I think he would go offline. He would,
bro. He would disappear for a month.
You know when those guys go into the forest and get like.
Listen, I'm gonna cuss them for time. Because as much as Arsenal fans don't want to admit it, bro, Tottenham on a different level, bro. They're not on the same level. They're not on the same level as they was before. Like, I'm not even talking about. I'm not gonna sit here and go, yeah, man. For the last 20 years, Arsenal's been the best team. I'm talking about now. I'm saying like, bro, Arsenal ain't on Tottenham's level right now. No way.
Mind the gap, innit?
Bro, you're not on their level, man.
The gap could be real this year.
Well, the gap is already there. They're sitting 15th. Gap is there, man.
What is that? Spurs are second, yeah?
I think so. Yeah. Because they were top for a bit, so.
13 place gap. That's a pretty, let's say.
Is what it is. Is what it is.
All right, man. I think that's about it for this week.
Cool.
Yeah,
guys. Yeah. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. There's no prizes. Don't believe what Kelechi says. There's no prizes whatsoever. But yeah, man. Keep on following. Keep on sharing. We'll try and bring out as much content as we can. Obviously. Anything you want to add to that, Callum?
No, I'm just excited for the upcoming games, innit? Be good. This period. It's Chelsea Arsenal on Boxing Day, so that should be interesting. And all of this could come to roost, but for me, innit? So
And also, everybody, save the date for the burning of the shirt. It's coming. I trust it. I trust in Big Sam. I trust him with all my heart, bro.
Tattoo across your forehead.
Listen,
In Big Sam, we trust, innit?
listen. I'll get a tattoo of the score line with Big Sam versus Arsenal. Not even West Brom. I don't care about it. It'll be Big Sam versus Arsenal, bro. That's what it'll be. But yeah.
Oh, mate. Nah, it should be good.
Cool,
All right,
cool.
mate. Take care.